Today we have brought you the latest Tesla news. Tesla set to receive massive tax breaks for Giga Nevada expansion. Tesla formally opens select Supercharger stations to other EVs in the US. Tesla Model Y teardown forces Toyota to see an inconvenient truth. And Tesla brings Midnight Cherry Red and Quicksilver Model Ys to Giga Texas for Investor Day. Let's get into all the details. So let's get started. Tesla is set to receive massive tax breaks of up to $360 million for its expansion of Giga Nevada, which it announced last month. Documents released recently show Tesla would be exempt from paying payroll and property taxes for the next 10 years and would also pay reduced sales taxes for the next 20 years. Tesla will also be eligible for $81.4 million in tax reimbursements over the next 20 years as a part of its potential agreement with Story County, the region where the automaker's Giga Nevada facility is located. Also called the Tesla Gigafactory, the company announced a plan in January to invest an additional $3.6 billion into the plant to expand semi-production. Tesla Semi started deliveries in December with Frito-Lay and parent company PepsiCo. The abatement intends to keep Tesla in the area and give it significant tax breaks, as the new investment by the automaker will create 3,000 new jobs. However, the tax abatement plan still needs to be voted on by a state board. The vote is set to take place just 3 days after the details of the potential abatement plan were made public. A non-disclosure agreement, or NDA, was put into place, and some were critical of Tesla's use of an NDA to keep the details private. Senator Dean O'Neill said last week that NDAs shouldn't protect large corporations and prevent the legislature and the public from understanding the full impact of taxes that would be abated to make an economic development deal. On Monday, after details of the abatement package were released, Neal continued to criticize the short time frame between the vote and the tax breaks being made public, calling it insufficient. Neal's concerns are based on the fact that there may not be adequate time to see how this massive abatement package could affect other things like housing supply, public schools and safety, and other vital government services in the region, she said in a statement. Tesla received nearly $1.3 billion in incentives in 2014 that were spread over 20 years. The first round of abatements was said to have a positive impact on the region, according to Story County manager Austin Osborne. Moving to the next update, Tesla formally opens select Supercharger stations to other EVs in the US. Tesla has launched its non-Tesla Supercharger program in the United States. The company recently posted a video showcasing how its supercharger network could be used by non-Tesla vehicles on its official Twitter account for Tesla charging. The video featured instructions on how non-Tesla owners could utilize the rapid charging system. As noted by the EV maker in its video, non-Tesla owners would simply need to select a supercharger site and a specific stall through the Tesla app. This would enable users to undock the Magic Dock adapter, which allows them to connect their vehicles to the Tesla charging stall. Stopping the charging session through the Tesla mobile app would allow users to unplug their vehicle to complete their charging session. The mobile app also displays the charging summary, which will show details of the charging session. Tesla's non-Tesla Supercharger program would likely be appreciated by EV owners across the United States. Even with its Magic Dock system, it is still quite a bit simpler compared to other rapid EV charging solutions available in the country today. It won't be as simple as the Supercharger experience for Tesla vehicles, but it's a notable improvement over what's offered in the market. The non-Tesla Supercharger program has been teased by the Biden-Harris administration for some time now. While Musk and the US president appear to have had differences in the past, the White House has referenced Tesla Superchargers as a solution for the country's EV infrastructure since last year. With its non-Tesla Supercharger program, the electric vehicle maker is establishing itself not just as a regular EV maker. It is also establishing itself as a reliable provider of electric vehicle charging services. Moving to the next update, Tesla Model Y teardown forces Toyota to see an inconvenient truth. For some time now, it appeared that Toyota would be left behind in the electric vehicle transition. The company did not seem very serious about EVs, and the electric cars that it does release seem half-hearted at best. But as per a recent report, Toyota appears to have changed its stance on electric cars somewhat. They just needed to tear down a Tesla Model Y first. There's something quite remarkable about Teslas. They may look the same over the years, but their internals are changed very frequently. This was certainly the case with the Tesla Model Y. Its earliest iterations are quite different from its latest versions, particularly those that are built in Giga, Texas, that use both front and rear megacasts and a structural 4680 battery pack. As noted in an automotive news report, Toyota engineers recently conducted a teardown of a Tesla Model Y. The best-selling all-electric crossover did not just show the innovations that Tesla implemented on the vehicle. It also made Toyota realize that if they wanted to catch up in the emerging EV sector, they would have to get very serious about electric cars. Beneath the Model Y's rather unassuming exterior was a car that could be described as a masterfully simplistic vehicle structure built with an advanced manufacturing prowess, the motoring publication noted. It was also something that would most likely incite envy among veteran automakers. A Toyota executive who looked over the Model Y's components reportedly noted that the vehicle was nothing short of a work of art. Taking the skin off the Model Y, it was truly a work of art. It's unbelievable, the executive said. If there was something that became evident for Toyota's executives when they tore down the Model Y, it was the fact that the Japanese veteran automaker's manufacturing expertise has been exceeded, at least when it comes to electric cars. This was evident in the Model Y's internals, which has been updated over the years to make it better and more cost-effective to build. The Model Y's megacasts, which were made possible by Tesla's work with companies like IDRA to create Giga press machines, eliminated numerous parts that make production more complicated. Toyota appears to have gotten its hands on a 4680 Model Y as well, as the publication referenced the all-electric crossover's battery being part of the vehicle's structure itself. Toyota reportedly estimated that Tesla's approach, which the company developed over many years of painstaking optimizations, effectively eliminated hundreds of parts and about 220 pounds of weight. Innovations in the Model Y also boosted the Model Y's battery range and lowered its overall costs. A Toyota executive described Tesla's approach to the Model Y as a whole different manufacturing philosophy. Another executive reportedly noted that what Toyota needs at this point is something different from what the veteran automaker has been doing so far. Moving to the last update, Tesla brings midnight cherry red and Quicksilver Model Ys to Giga, Texas for Investor Day. Tesla is set to host their first ever Investor Day at Giga, Texas on Wednesday, where CEO Elon Musk will present Master Plan 3 and more details on the automaker's next-generation vehicle platform. Those lucky enough to get an invite to the event will not only get to hear about these exciting developments in person, but they will also be able to check out Tesla's latest vehicle colors that are exclusively available from Giga Berlin. On Tuesday, crews were preparing the newly revamped front entrance of Giga, Texas that looks very reminiscent of Tesla's plaid logo for Investor Day when a drone flyover caught a midnight cherry red and Quicksilver Model Y being offloaded and being prepped for display. The sighting of the two new colors has ignited hope that Tesla will be bringing them to North America through Giga, Texas. However, that is unlikely to be the case, as CEO Elon Musk has previously said that both Midnight Cherry Red and Quicksilver can only be produced at Giga Berlin's advanced paint shop, which can apply up to 13 layers for depth, dimension and a hand-painted look. However, Musk has promised a new color for North America, which would be a welcomed addition, as Canadian and US customers have had the same 5 standard color options for many years. That's it for now. So what are your thoughts about this? Let us know in the comments. Stay tuned at the Electric Arena for all the latest Tesla and electric vehicle news.